So here we are. I gotta talk about this. Now I finished it. I will try not to spoil anything or for anybody getting into the series. I don't wanna. It's my first Metroid 3D I finished. And honestly, yes, I do own the original, kind of. The original is on GameCube. So I never played it. Never played it, but I own it. That's the thing about collecting. You go crazy, you buy everything, and wish I had more free time. It's my first time finishing it. I said that. I thoroughly loved it so much, passionately. I'm glad I didn't play the original because I was looking at the graphics, and the remaster gives you the better graphics, better controls. I didn't want to really go back and play with the Wii controller because that version was on Wii. I guess the GameCube version must have been nice. But even then, the graphics, what they did with this, the comparison is unbeatable. To some people, it's really one of the best Metroids. I want to say yes, too. I like Metroid is always the same kind of game. You play Samus, and you're a bounty hunter, and you basically kill a bunch of Metroids. And the story goes on and on and on. Last one we got was Dread. It was a masterpiece. I'm more of an old school type of Metroid 2D. But playing my actual, I can't say that, like to finish it, like actual Metroid, guys, man, this video is gonna take forever. I had this one back in the days when the DS came out. But we all had, when the DS came out back in the days, it was the first game and was a demo. So yes, it was, but I never finished it. It was the demo. Then I got the game Hunters, and I don't recall finishing it. That's pretty bad. So I didn't play. I played the demo, if you can recall. Metroid Hunter Primes back in the days. But yet again, I'm going back. Never really totally filled out a whole 3D Metroid, and I got lost in this one. You always have to get the best time to finish in the series. Sometimes it feels just impossible, but actually after playing it, I could see myself refinishing it. You got to finish it the fastest possible. I think, I'm not sure, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it takes 5 to 6 hours to finish the game to have the perfect real ending. Each and every single Metroid has that. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know. But I played 15 hours. I got 65% of the items. That's basically the time when I play a Metroid for the first time. That's the time it usually takes me. I think Dread took me about 12 to 15 hours also. But you manage to go around. You're having fun killing and hunting Metroids. Graphically, this game is just so beautiful. All the worlds, especially the underwater parts. I'm like, wow, this is just amazing. And honestly, the feeling I got from it, it really felt like it was the first 3D Metroid I completed. Loved it. It was priceless. It was pretty easy, all the boss battles and everything. But when you get to the end, it goes a little bit like this. At the end of this, you get my feeling, and it's still boxed because I don't like Dark Souls. It's too tough. I don't like repeating. But you'll see, it's manageable. I played normal. The whole game is pretty easy, but you get at the end, it ramps up a little bit. And the other part I discovered that I'm not gonna spoil, but I'm just gonna say it. It's not really a spoiler, but you have to collect artifacts, and that was new to me. Basically, back all the old Metroids, you just have to capture the double jump, capture the spear, the sphere, capture the bombs. Collect all the weapons. Like you go out somewhere and you can see you have to have the double jump power, or you can't open the door because you need a gun to fire through it to open it. That's how Metroid goes. you go deeper and deeper in the game. You figure out you need other weapons. You have to collect them. Then you go around. But this one, I was like, man, I finished it. I'm at the end of it, and nothing was happening. And then a good friend told me I have to collect the artifacts. I'm like, what? Like, you have 12 different artifacts to collect throughout the map. Then the game gets you finish it. But don't forget, you need to collect 12 artifacts. You know what? If you can't find them, just Google it. But it kind of take the fun out of the game when you Google stuff. If you want to enjoy the game, don't. But yet, every artifact they tell you in the text, they give you one name of the room where it is. There's not. It's easy to figure it out. Check the name. It's always in deeper green. They tell you, kind of. But masterpiece completed for the first time. I got lost. I'm used to the 2D. That's why I never bought the Prime series back in the days, because I'm like, man, this 3D Metroid can't be as good, but it is good. It's worth it. I think the old trilogy, like the whole Metroid Prime, we got Metroid Prime 4 around the corner coming out. I think all of this is going to get remade, part 2 and 3, soon enough, like this one. So I'm going to wait. I don't want to play this. I want the better graphics. Who got that? The soundtrack, everything on this. Just amazing. For sure, it's a not miss. Don't miss. Don't miss. I'm looking around because I got all my Metroids here. That one I finished, but it's not Samus. So it's not considered. It is. She's in there. She appears. But yeah, I finished that one. Doesn't count because she's not the main player. So basically, the ones I did finish with this one in life, that one, let's be honest, this one I always wanted to play. Looks amazing, but they're probably going to remake that soon. It was made by Team Ninja, the creators of Dead or Alive and Ninja Gaiden and all that. A lot of good games. So it had a different vibe. Anyways, really, I'm holding myself back not to plug back the Wii or the Wii U and play this. This one was also fun, but I played a little bit, never finished it. This one I did finish. That was the good old days. And I remember it was pretty easy back in the days. You only had to put a password in and boom, you got the final boss. Because we didn't have... No, we did have save games in this one. But this one, you could password all the way to the final boss. So I did play through it, though, later on in life. This one also finished. That was another masterpiece. This is the same thing, remastered. But I got a feeling like the whole series is going to come back on Switch. So don't waste your money on this. I got a feeling because Metroid is selling like crazy. People were really... It was a surprise to see Metroid Prime Remastered boom. Nobody knew. There was no leak, no nothing. It was a surprise to everybody. And I can't find my Super Metroid box anywhere. So I'm showing it off the Super NES Mini. And I'm like... This was... I think it's my actual first... I don't know. It was my actual first favorite. This Super Metroid. It was just... I was a big 2D fan of Metroid series. 3D, I never got into it. But Metroid Prime really gave me the love. Like, it showed me the potential of a 3D Metroid. I couldn't believe it. I don't know why I never jumped. Because it's all there. I could play 2 and 3. But I'm going to wait for the remastered. So... I didn't really want to do a review on a game that's considered a masterpiece to me. It is a masterpiece, but the level of difficulty, trying to put the auto aim off for harder boss battles, sure to leave it on, but the auto aim option really, I don't know, takes the edge off a little bit, but I kind of left it on the whole game. Kind of. But the boss battles, man. Some of those boss battles, you have to push the trigger so hard because you don't have a repetition gun. It shoots 3 bullets, then it charges if you hold it. Don't use the rockets. All the other back in the days, all the Metroids, you could kill bosses, you needed the rockets. But this one, no, you have 4 different type of guns. And some boss battles you have to switch in between. It's really cool. There's some really epic boss battles, fights. But like I said, throughout the game, it goes like this. When you get to the end, you got to practice. It took me like the final, I want to say all the bosses, but after 2 or 3 times, you get the hang of it as a pattern to fight it, just like you know what. Anyways, back in the days, it was considered the Dark Souls a game, kind of. I don't know. Let me know. But yeah, difficulty is quite easy. But when you get to the end, it really ramps up for the final boss battle. Pretty much my history. And I pretty much showed my physical collection of Metroid. Everything that's there. The collector's edition of Metroid Dread, though, it's actually enough is showing off. Yeah. Let me know what you think about the whole series. Like I said, it's my first actual Metroid Samus 3D finished. I'm kind of bummed out because I didn't get the good ending. Because with the good ending, you have an end sequence, you have a... That's the challenge. If you want to get the good stuff, you have to finish the game in lowest time possible or capture everything. If you're 100%, I'm max 65. So if I go back and collect all the energy boxes I have left, if I do it 100%, do I get it? I gotta Google it. I don't know. Let me know. Comments down below. Everybody got that game, but let me know what you think about the series. You want to see more? I'd love to see a bunch of them remastered. We got news of somehow Kid Icarus Uprising is gonna get remastered on Switch. That's a rumor. Nothing is set in stone, but if you never played this one, that's a masterpiece. It's coming back. I love the fact that Nintendo's doing that. Good games remastered. I don't mind because I want to end with this. I had a feeling when I played Metroid Dread that back in the days, the games in general felt like they had more soul and you felt satisfied playing it. So I had that feeling when I was playing it. I was really happy about that. I didn't get that feeling in a long time. It feels so... Games these days, they feel so soulless and just a cash grab. But some of them are good, but not memorable. Like you're going to remember, it's going to mark you. I don't know. And I never played Elden Ring and people... Maybe I should have. But yeah, the next one on Friday. I don't know what I'm going to do this week. Maybe take it quiet or... I got to play Octopath Traveler, but there's Bayonetta on Friday. And believe me, just playing the demo, the hour of Bayonetta and the Lost Demons, just the art style and how you play and everything. I don't know if it's a 2-player game, but you control 2 characters in a very special way, and it's very priceless type. I like the new style of artwork. It's the story of Bayonetta before it explained how she became a witch and all that. It's very interesting. And don't miss out. Go get the demo, try it. It's an hour long, but the save game ramps up or saves up like you're doing the first 2 chapters. So when you're going to get the full game on Friday, which I will, your save game continues on, and I'm more hyped up for this than... I want to play Octopath, but it takes a long time. So, no more free time, no more week off. It's back to work. And that's that. So, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Have a great week, and we'll see what I'll do. See you Friday for sure, though. Take care.